All right, we're here at GenCon 2022 covering some of the Indie Game Developer Network members. I got Omari Akil here in the Colorway Game Labs booth. Omari, tell us what you got at the con. What are you showing off this year?
Absolutely. So I have two games here. One of them is Godz. So this is kind of the follow-up to our Rap Godz game. It works very different because it's about playing basketball. So you are literally trying to score 7 points and beat your opponent before the clock runs out. And you do that, you can move around the court, play action cards with our juice system, which is this really neat energy system to try to really simulate what it's like to use energy and do stuff on the basketball court. It's really cool. You're going to be playing action cards to try to do stuff like shooting and dunking and crossing over and stealing. And your opponent is going to be able to try to stop you with reaction cards. Ultimately, they can steal, they can cross over, they can lock you down, they can block you. Ultimately, trying to stop you from scoring points. But the game gets really fun because whenever those clashes happen on the court, you have to race and roll dice in real time to try to match the symbols on the card. And if you do that, you're successful, and you can do the thing on the court, whether it's dunking or whatever, and all you have to do is try and score those 7 points. We have 12 ballers to choose from with all different abilities, try and mix and match, create the perfect dream team, and try to become a hoop guy. Then...
Sounds awesome. So yes, tell us this other one.
We also have Critical Care. Critical Care, that is a game I've been working on for a while, actually with Swami and Vince. They are real ICU doctors, and they helped me create this. Basically, you are taking care of patients. It's a cooperative game, and all of the patients are going to have a diagnosis and complications that are adding injury to your patient. Your job as doctors is going to be to try to cure them and help them out by playing therapy cards. We go through rounds to do that, actually days in the ICU. When you're playing therapies, it's on your shift. You have to pull a pager card, which can be something good, something bad, and then, ooh, I made a little sound there. Love it. And then you have to play up to 12 hours of therapy cards. And those cards are going to be removing things from your patient with the end goal of trying to clear them of all the injury and crisis that they have in order to win the game. You only have 7 days to do that, but you also have the help of specialists. And that's really cool. You get to collect experience as you're playing the game, and you get to basically bring in specialists to help you deal with some of the things that are happening in the game. Both of these games are actually basically done. We're moving into production, and they're going to be up for pre-order soon and available at the end of the year. Hopefully, we're working really hard to make that happen, but I think both of these games, just the theme and how they integrate the things from real life into the game mechanics has been wonderful. It's been wonderful working with an actual doctor to like use that medical knowledge and put it in the games. And we're just really happy to be here. Like, it's been a wonderful experience. People have been loving the games, and
they both look great. They both look great. So congratulations on the getting them to this stage, and wish you every success for the next few stages.
Thank you.
So what else have you seen at the con that really caught your eye?
Yeah, so I love stopping by Oink to see what they have because I don't usually pay attention. And I went there this time and I found this game called Hey Yo. So I made a hip hop game. I was really interested. It seems pretty neat. It's like a music game. You're creating a little beat with cards. I was like, that's super neat. So I had to buy it immediately. I was like, this should be interesting.
Cool. I was talking to Swami a little bit a minute ago, and he was saying that, you like you said, he's the doctor and you're the game designer. So in working on this game, what's like the kind of wildest thing that you learned about like what it's really like to be a doctor?
Well, there's this thing called, and I'm gonna mess up the pronunciation, I'm trying really hard, necrotizing fastidious. I think I got it right.
The word necro's in there, so it sounds bad.
It is bad. Basically, your flesh is dying slowly. So that is actually a diagnosis in the card. And upon reading it, I was immediately like, being a doctor is hard. Because that sounds scary, and I don't want anything to do with it.
I will co-sign that, especially in the last couple years here. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Omari, and tell us where people can find Colorway or you on the internet.
Absolutely. So I'm all over the place as a Killerverse. You can find Colorway Game Labs on Instagram and Twitter at Colorway Game Labs. So yeah, that's me. That's us.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a great con.
You too. Thanks.